Today's Saturday. And on Saturdays, we can carry in a table the things them we happen inside Sierra Leone during the week. And the things them we pass through Sierra Network, and also the things that we pass the Union Reader. You can get opportunity for call and be part of the program. But since we be there last Saturday to date, this not the thing them we pass through Sierra Network. The number one self they begin with. A lot of things that happen this week we na fake news. Boku fake news them. A lot don't happen. But let's begin with this. News be they go around say the fuel price na salon, then get for reduce some back again, added pan the one way the government be don't do. Because as it is now, the fuel price now be 9,000, but now it is 8,500. So people in begin rumor say the fuel price get for down to 7,000 and up to 6,000 leons. Then begin say, then they go to some petrol station them, they go and ask them, say, I mean, government don't put the price down. So the Petroleum Regulatory Agency begin for pull a press release for make people aware say they no talk nothing. Say fuel price get for go down, but rather the price can be still 8,500 and a day even day. We also be do an interview with the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, Lahai Lawrence Lima, who say get to know Lahai Lawrence Lima, and we'll be done to talk about the interview there. We'll be get opportunity for upload them. We we subscribe to Sierra Network Production YouTube page. I believe they don't get opportunity for watch the interview there. The other one we'll get for upload, now the one we will do it, the flag bearer for 2018 election for APC winner Dr. Samura Kamara. Get to know him. We get an interview with him. As time they go, we go make una know when that one they go come up. When we get one breaking news, we will be learned say Sierra Leone get only one ventilator for treat coronavirus patients. We know say one main one and two mobile one then now be get, and we be asked the health ministry because we'll be get for northern day, and then we tell we say in the space we that one day no day then can use the oxygen machine. And we see another south side, the information minister say na 37 day. However, Ministry of Health and Sanitation not be able to give a direct number for say yes, na 37 and get or not. But the information we will get from the Ministry of Information and Communication say the country get 37. We will also post the fulfillment of in $1.5 million pledge where Mercury International said and they build school for Gal Kingdom, where now their own corporate social responsibility. They don't hand over the work to a contractor where the work for them begin now. The U.S. Embassy be pull the yearly reports and boku tin and they will be the inside there. And one way then be pick out on the human rights reports we capture the media na salon. If you want all in here they talk so, it in a Sierra Network website snradio.net. We also see outside this coronavirus, they go viral. We see how people and they get tested and come out positive. And we own brand ambassador winner Idris Elba. Himself be come out, work by inside and say because he be getting in contact with somebody will be go test positive. Himself be think say, you know what, make her get tested. And because he get tested, he found out say himself be come out positive. And that he do a second video so I talk say a lot of people and they go to meet say black man no they get coronavirus. He do another video for say hey black man they get him. He says don't get him. Let we stop. Let we know begin say because black man they get him and they stand the one arm and all those things make come boss per black man them the way black man they no go want. We all know say we be lost the former Vice President Solomon Berewa and President Beo be open a book of condolence for We will get a travel ban on all government officials and restrictions on public gathering. Any public gathering enough for pass 100. And all the government officials, them, not for go overseas. Now and they be come out on Monday because to date now, I don't know side and go pass for go, but because gradually Salon release, and by the time they done the updates, then you go hear exactly usai we did now. President Biobi engaged the Ebola response team on preparedness to tackle coronavirus. That one day, okay. And we see outside Brussels Airlines be said and go suspend them flights to and from Freetown. All landing on Monday, always at the Gison on Monday. And we be see outside we be laying a table, the midway President Bio be meet with the one them will be help for fet the Ebola response team that Sunday. Something be happen at the Lungi Airport Hotel. Outside them be quarantine people them, and that one they be go viral. We don't get over 14,000 views. Now we Facebook page that particular video day, and we know what it become after that. We still say the Anti-Corruption Commission say they present a check of 485 million leons, just a little over 485 million leons to the head of Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. They say anti-corruption, you know, say they don't sign a memorandum with SLRSA. So because they sign, then SLRSA give them some Marconi. Say them people there, they look OEO. They not look they behave. So anti-corruption be careful go out after them people and this is not the money where they raise. A little over 485 million leons. Some people they ask say, so you get for take anti-corruption for chase people for making them go pay up, license fees and other things them. Pass anti-corruption come inside before money go come out. Why people not go be that patriotic way for pay waiting they no say due SLRSA. We be suicide the Betke farmers embark on massive cashew farming operations na Kamalo Kayene district. I be get opportunity where I go salon for go na this particular cashew farm where na Dr. Samura Kamara na get them and the Betke farmers them be embark. The cashew just begin for grow up, and when we go upload the get to know Dr. Samura Kamara, you will get opportunity for see exactly what in the camera be fenot where it go na Kamalo. We be see usai the fish gives them be pull a press release say people and just they use some destructive fishing method them for fish where some man they use dynamite and other things them. I be talking I say I be get opportunity for take a boat ride, a very long one, 3 hours. And I be go what I say out really deep out in the ocean. That video they go come out as a vlog. You go get opportunity for see out there, but me want to tell you say small boats them, small fishing boats them out there in the sea. If you see outside and the cover, if you see the kind net way then they throw away. And I be even get for land from the one them we go say some of these boats them where they don't go that kind big net day. If they get a huge catch, they're not able even for carry all that fish they where the net they take. But if you see, because sometimes then they will go for turn off the engine for go round the net, and it's like very, very. If they say that this boat's not to go with this kind net, you not go believe. And now the land say some of them even they use dynamite and they don't want them. Say the law go bet anybody where then go cage they do such practice. Precautionary measures recommended for all schools across Sierra Leone with respect to COVID-19. And then I be Tuesday, well, during the week, you go hear waiting be happen. Conducting civil registration now could expose the nation to the coronavirus. Who that talk this? Honorable Cherry Coco. Now talk this so. Ministry of Sports ban all sporting activity na salon. All. You name it. School sports now, Premier League now, any kind of sport activity, because government don't say, forget that more than 100 people, all they don't ban them inside salon. We see Usai Sierra Leone police want for make who know say all the police clearance they wouldn't be done issue to people them. They want to go forget events now, this and that too. They say they don't cancel all them police clearance then they, because waiting do we all know say governments don't say more than 100 people them not forget that now one place. So for that reason they don't cancel all police clearance. Say if you want police clearance that you get for go to them, and if you know say now more than 100 people, not even bother, because they not get forgive you. On Tuesday, we'll be calling Naya, waiting to happen at the airport hotel. And on Wednesday morning, we'll be friendly to the chief minister and also the minister of health. They be go pay on the spot visit at the quarantine facility at the Lungi airport hotel. Also, the chief minister began for apologize to the people who did it, for say yes, the way they handle the thing be wrong, and they want to apologize on behalf of the government of Salone. He be able to make mention of other countries them where he say, then country them be big one them. He even say like Trump America. Exactly, that's what he call them. He say even Trump America, they always struggle for deal with waiting calm. But he be promised the people them where they, now the quarantine center say, then go get proper service now. We be also land say with all the wash projects them where the youth ministry don't open a salon. They say they don't employ over 2,000 jobs them for the youth then a salon. If you go to that particular posting there, people and the one that say 2,000, this now just blow out the numbers number, not even reach, and all man they talking on. But youth ministry one for make no say they, because of the car wash scheme with over 2,000 youth them don't get job. Africell say then conduct a survey, and yes, yeah, network yourself have been part of that survey. Then be asked 3 questions them. So when last you read newspaper, if you been buying newspaper, and also how you get you information them about news. And most one will be come out to be get for no say na through the internet. So what Africell be do? Africell, because we be don't take part of that survey day, Africell be come out and say, make we give free web hosting to newspaper then a salon. So Africell say then go come with free web hosting to newspaper then a salon, so that then go able for come online. But however, Africell go able catch small advertisements they where in that way they themselves able for it give the money, because then they can give free web hosting to the newspaper them. Government be one for make the newspaper they no say where you come online, you go far and wide past where you print your newspaper in a salon. So then they try for warn the newspaper them say, do ya before they post anything on the website, make sure say them verify and first find one, so that they no go just post something where go cost the country investors them for come na the country. We also learn take on all district be present their own development priorities to the Ministry of Planning. We still say the Renaissance movement be call on government for take more robust and proactive steps for curb corona, making no come inside salon. And we also be get opportunity for make we be tell family say the next day we go be Thursday President Bio go speak live, or the same day on Wednesday President Bio go speak live, and on Thursday he go get for engage the media for the first time, the local media for the first time. There was a breaking news where we say Kenyan Airways we be there on air. They go now na Freetown and suspected case of COVID-19 be daily. I think we don't deal with standing air. We be get for Sierra Network, we get for contact the aviation ministry. We be get for make we land say yes. Then we don't they in the know already, and then we don't put measures them in place. However, where that plane they become, they not be accepted for Japanese people, and then we get for return them back. We Suicide Campaign for Human Rights Development International, they appeal for use of right-based emergency measures for COVID-19 response. That Kenya Airways issue day become boku. We post to say we say some of the people them way no return back. They be careful quarantine them, and we'll show a video where the Kenya Airways flight be land na airport. Also, we be careful show the live broadcast of President Bio in speech to the nation, and also Nadande will be deal with Usai the president be say it is no longer a matter of whether coronavirus go enter saloon, but it's a matter of when that one they go be. We will take part by that program day. We be know exactly how we pass. We be also get opportunity for share the fuel scarcity where they na Freetown right now. And we be also put the transcript to the speech where the president begin on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we'll be show live now the State House press conference where the president na him be there for the first himself be there outside the local journalists, and because this is what them be the yarn for, where them be get for ask question. But however, me waiting me want see na outside the president they engage directly with the local journalists, and because waiting Missy Yanda, yes, the Minister of Health be there, all the one and they be there, and all the questions them will be asked, the president no answer none. But rather the people them will be there, like all the ministers and the stakeholders them now them be get for answer. That's a good start. We still they wait for see the day where the president go there and the media, the local media, go ask the president questions then directly, and he go respond. Like say he know exactly waiting they go on na the country. Not to say the minister then go answer, but the president go answer because he is in deep know of things that are going on in the country. We see Usai the aviation ministry in Salombe announcing suspension of all flights scheduled to and from Sierra Leone effective. I say all the summer flights and winter flights them they don't suspend them where they go Salon. And that particular day, another fake news be happen again, where people and they say then they go and give corona vaccination as alone. Where that one they not be end well for we colleague journalists. I wanna today we the work na AIV, maybe get for loss in wealth we na be a cardiac patient. I think that they will deal with na yesterday, and we say may our soul rest in peace. All schools will be closed from Tuesday, 31st March 2020 till further notice. From Tuesday, all the one that they sit now, when in the sit all schools will be closed. Also, we sister Aisatu Kake Jalo be able for educate we Sierra Leoneans them on the COVID-19 and how for prevent the virus from making you come in contact with them. That Thursday day, waiting to be the president keynote. He say no panic, no lockdown, no day. For now, no lockdown, no day for now regarding the coronavirus preparedness where the country they put in place. We also learned say the National Commission for Democracy (NCD) we pay a courtesy call on Minister Kaikai when in charge of planning. We then go present the 2019-2020 work plan. We should say the ambassador na Guinea, Ambassador Almami Bangura, say in the work with the Guinean authorities, then make them all engage together how the corona no go pass como Guinea comes alone since then get and day. And we person from Mamba TV where na Mustafa Y be right say he say remittance flows go for low income country them like Salowe Dede may run dry and cause increased hardship amid the coronavirus outbreak. Ministry of Transport implement measures to prevent and contain the coronavirus in Sierra Leone. We don't send the camera, but we don't see that they happen. Then go to the extent say keke, you know, say na 3 BN. Now they say keke for take 2 BN. But ask people in a salon if keke they take 2 BN. They say then put them not for overload. Then for able to make people and they sit down, then give themselves space. But the camera don't go out there and find out not so that they happen. They even advise people even the president be talk and say all them one and they for begin get hand sanitizers and all them things then they. Is it happening in Sierra Leone? The camera find out say no. But they try for piece together all them videos and they make we can with them. We will also share a video where we go viral about somebody where they say they pull na the quarantine center where they try for and go an isolated area. The ministry be come out and tell we say, okay, we'll be land from AIV. Say, because then get a corona update where then they do. Now they say that particular video day. Now one part there, if you be don't they follow, you be find out say the Ministry of Health and Sanitation say embassies them way one for take care of their own citizens them. Then can get it right. Forget a facility outside the ministry and go verify where they can take them people go there, then citizens then go there so that maybe they go get good service rather than waiting we be happen at the Lungi airport hotel. So they say this particular video will go viral. They say now based on that, it's up to you for watch that video there and see why in a net then they try for do search. Another viral one yesterday, the issue of the retired Major Paulo Conte, where they say he can go pistol na State House. We will also learn say the Chinese embassy be donate material for support Sierra Leone in preventing COVID-19. That particular post today, we get a lot of mixed one. Some people and they tell the Chinese embassy, thank you. Some people and they tell the Ministry of Health and Sanitation will be go receive them. Thing they for say, una give them back, una not take them because sometimes then thing they don't be infected with COVID-19, make people and no can get them, we go use them. We see Usai, the Ministry of Social Welfare say, all Sunday church service and Friday Juma prayer suspended till further notice. We will also share a video of one young man will be the inside grave where they say the man go broke grave for go thief. Seen them where they put Pandy Diamond inside the grave and we ask why. We say but why? A lot of people say na poverty. Some people say no to poverty. Poverty na the lead for make person go even for go broke grave for go thief within the work per diamond. Other people say even if you die in a salon, you still not safe from thief money. If even also you die, then say make you go rest day. Why then go broke grave for go pull waiting diamond well? Why be pull another press release which says suspension of all WASCE 2020 timetable. So the one they always say they go for take private WASO, public WASO, this WASO, that WASO, but still let you get for WASO anyway. But all them WASO then the WASCE has been suspended till further notice. Bank of Sierra Leone say because of the kind effect where COVID-19 get for bring to the economy of Sierra Leone, then get different measures them where them don't put in place. And one of them, then get for create 500 billion leones special credit facility for help businesses them. Then they bring we back to that blockchain. Creating the credit facility is fine, but who that then go give? Who that go benefit? Hope say in order for be people them way attached to politicians them, but people them way get for suffer small out of this COVID-19 recession we get for come. It is coming. Then they on the world, it come. And when you look 500 billion, it's like $5 million. Let's see how that one they go work. We get opportunity yesterday. WHO be holding press briefing over the coronavirus outbreak, and a lot of information be there. And also be share on our platform for watching live. One main thing would then be the talk about and be social distancing and physical distancing. Social distancing and physical distancing. That in a one main thing would then be the talk about. Even though in Sierra Leone we not get any case yet, but we hope say we go practice that physical distancing. Where you stretch your arm length, make you not touch the next man. It's going to be difficult though. It's going to be very, very difficult, but make we try. And if we don't lock we border there, nobody not go import and come inside we country. You know, say ACC and EDSA then be get a memorandum where they be signed. And the first one with the operation where they do, then say they're gonna Leosem. And inside Leosem, they be able to arrest 6 Leosems official them. 6 Leosem. What you do? Imagine cement company factory. Then they bypass. Then self get the way where they crook the system so that they no go pay better light bill to EDSA. So then we get a tip, then do a raid, and they begin for arrest 6 Leosem officials. But people and they say, not all the Leosem people and no more than for go after. May they check good one, somebody na EDSA know about that particular Yuki business day where happen. We'll be also able for share the press release from the Criminal Investigation Department waiting then what make we know about waiting be happen na status. Again, we say a network, we own doctor and we own nurse practitioner, we can always for can help we for health talk, we na Aisatu Jalo, Kake, myself, it be feel a little bit under the weather, so it be for go do the COVID-19 test. Right now we in our house, you get for go do the COVID-19 test, and you get 5 days where they wait for make it gets the result. So it be share a video with we why I go do the test, because I can't talk to people them. So when you feel a little bit, when you get that kind of symptom where they mimic wait and like for say even though not cold, but wait and like for say now this COVID-19, please if you day usai you know say you able get tested, do it in the health authorities, then say now that area they and get tested. Parliament be don't approve the new Inspector General of Police and 4 other people them. Which will be laid at table yesterday now about the negative effect of fake news within it don't do take cost we that we sister in life, and also Major Retired Paulo Conte in Pistol Business in State House. Well, Freetown City Council say themselves they take proactive measures for prevent COVID-19 for Kamna Salon. So from Monday, the 23rd of March 2020, markets they open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now market, street trading, market so shop so you name it. As long as I sell, I buy and sell. Now from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The other day I be they talk now say when they put laws na salon, and so they make say a die out. We just hope say this particular one go stand, because that one know them be say every Sunday now from 12 to 5 in Oko. From 12 to 5 in Oko. Because even we not ever see Usai the government come again and change and say they don't bring and come to normal hours. Because if you go 7 o'clock on Sundays, you go to the market, you meet people in bull market. So 12 to 5 no work. But now, we don't see 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we wait and see how that one day go all water. Another effect of fake news again. We wake this morning, waiting we see. Somebody do a video, he snap Campanero Hotel, the one way they in a hotel, and for say one Chinese person be died there, then to go the person nobody fenced because the person died of COVID-19, which is so wrong. We not to so it be. We see the proactiveness of the Ministry of Information, where then go there, they make a video, we say share the video, for sure say that particular audio, the way they go around, it's fake. It's fake. The thing is, how you go even believe say then to go away somebody in a do? A salon, when you know say you feel say that one in a true self, before you begin share you go feel say na true. And I want for Sarah Network for the day, I'm not kidding, for the day, all we numbers the way we can announce now, way people engage, we they get over 200 to 300 messages the way people in the forward to we for the day. Over 200 to 300. The people we can ask questions, we want clarity, we can always find the best way for make we reply them. But then when the way can take them conspiracy theory, them then fake one and they send them. Then can no safe because we know they reply, we know they even download them, we know they even listen. Because as long as it's forwarded, just forget it. But if you take your time, you type something, you ask question, you go be answered. But as soon as we don't see that forward, that means you are not a person. You come from somewhere. That one day we really get for be careful how we do this fake news. Company Hotel, I be get a time for spend with the owner. And this brother built a hotel from nothing. I get for bringing Ankana after all this, make it can explain to people how if the Ebola company now, how it started from nothing. Now somebody don't go say, yes, they get people who in quarantine day, but nobody know die day, and nobody know they show no sick day. But why make somebody go just make audio? It's not the heel, and not show the body where you say the day. Now they use self where they share self. Now they you for don't begin waiting self say, why you they claim say na ya? If now you snap na ya, you for stop the body where you say they in a defense. Why you not snapper? Now you they don't na the street you snap the heel where they show the hotel. Now one they say self for don't make you understand say it's fake. 24 hours extension. The government put on for the suspension of all scheduled flights to Sierra Leone. They say because of some people who were stranded out of Salone where they try for coming, and some people who were inside where they try for Gonado, so they don't extend them for 24 hours. Another fake news back again. I say the Ministry of Information and Communication, they really give them work this week on fake news. People then go take a letterhead, then say from the 24th, people are not for go work again. When I lie. They say you for go work until government tell you not for go work. Go work but remain vigilant. But why make people they go and just create unnecessary thing there with fake news? Why? Instead of we the there now for talk to people how for prevent themselves from the virus, we there now for just the talk about fake news. For just the debunk fake news, say this not true, this not true, this not true, this not true. What's wrong with us? What's really wrong with Sierra Leoneans? We just create things them way. It's really uncalled for. Not right now. Not this period of time. Because you get waiting. Lockdown, you didn't also bored. So you want to create panic. That is so wrong. Just like what I said yesterday. In the West, you go say yes, you can be treated for some traumatic and all those kind of things. But in Sierra Leone, so let's stop it. The people are already on the edge. Now you make that when they say they go give coronavirus vaccine. See how we end up. We really need we they do them. We really need for stop. And you say self with the share. You say self with the share. There we stop. There. Another follow-up video be come out from my sister Isatuka Kejalo, where they show say in flu test become negative and him be still there on home quarantine where they wait for the COVID-19 test result. We still see the Ministry of Information and Communication come out say if people they not stop for create unnecessary panic and disorder, anyone with them catch, it go face the full penalty of the law. And you know, say, when it can cancel this, now that day, people then go begin to say, okay, it get for do with politics, it get for do with this, it get for do with that. But we self now, they see and say, it is going out of hand. It go out of hand. It is so wrong. Why you for the share, why you for the create things then, where they bring unnecessary panic to we people them? Why? So government don't say, if they catch person, you go face the full penalty of the law. And even you where they share, because you self where they share, you self na part of where they scatter the news. If they send unto you, tell the person say they not send unto you again. But when they send unto you, you self one send unto other person, you self send on one group. Because you not go out for let government catch person, no. The one in a salon. Because some people learn, because within the diaspora, some man you go say you ought to know better. But good people in the diaspora really ought to know better in disseminating fake and false information them. But you know why then they do them? Because them feel say they get following, because them feel say people and they talk about them, because them feel say people and go share. But also you hear if you left her and move on, it go be better. But good thing in the what happen during the week. Some pass now you read. You get the opportunity now for be part of the program. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and outside the call from?
Yeah, True President Patrick from US.
Yes, Patrick, you get the platform.
I mean, so many things don't go through over the week, as you say, no more, but good thing them. There is fake news here, the government left for try, like where they don't begin to counterattack them, like that hotel. You know, where they come in, immediately they come up here and talk say na lie. Now so that's what they do. They're not going to stop because them think they are there, they go to camp throughout this thing. But now the government left for them up the game and they counteract the information there. And they track down the people them where they share. If they don't arrest one or two men, I believe that will send a message. You know, because it's not funny at all. Look today. Today, somebody sent me, I don't know if you don't see the video or the audio about junks. They say the junks bail there. the one send and go now. I think I want Arab man. Then make the because the Arab voice I hear. So that junk spell there. Now they close the way the Chinese people they don't wear do the boat. I mean coronavirus. They don't pack so they want ship and go Africa for go sell. Then there's the person sell and to me. I said please never send anything there. You just go see a bunch of junk. I don't know if you don't see the video or the picture or the audio. Now there they say the junks close there where the Chinese they don't packet them inside the bail them for send and go Africa for go sell.
Wow.
And now people that post and any group there, like or the other groups I don't let for delete. I delete myself come the wanted because they were associated with themselves that they said. So see the government left for they up the game. So many things that this fake news where they go on, they help with people there at all. And because now don't say technology don't they now because before that thing they follow again maybe now under you listen to BBC or Network Africa or you listen 99.9 then 10 and then 98.1 but now I know everybody just maybe don't drink your mole or in peg a pack or bitter cola just make up something record your voice you post them. They know they get verification, they know they get fine. Propaganda not fine. Even self if you do and say the sincere for you told to God. That makes some man is to don't know more they die. They don't know side they don't think kill them. Because of them swear they are. Because some of them think they are not swear. You see and say come on not affect you along the line. If you don't affect you, it affect you. They panic the way you don't create now people their life. They panic the way you don't create now people their life. People that they try for everything for you, try for better their life. They're people that just go. I don't know how some people that don't decide say, you know what, this country are not just go there against her. And they forget say whose side they go, if they do America or Europe or Australia, they're not left for $9. They're not get nobody back home or where they go to. But some of them will get people, they will get planned for go back for a better will come to there. Yeah, let them know the poor people that are than in our country today. So many this year all need a prayer and so sensitize young people that say, dear, we're not going to gather too much, wash your hands, do teachers still abide to the law. That they go help. But wait, just the Sudan, they don't bear a food or they don't eat the Sudan for the post them thing they are, the nice. And God the watch. Some of who believe in God or who believe in God and something and they go to sin for nothing, thing that will affect you. The past week, the other thing I want to talk about Paulo Conte issue. And then I believe I don't get the full story and in any story there's two sides. I believe if the man is a statesman, a former statesman, where they right to carry a weapon or this that, if they therefore just investigate her properly. If the man is a former statesman, they forget that current state too. But instead, if you do a whistle, the go and they I believe I not say declare. And when you declare something at a point, like maybe that the security agency they not handle well. They not for check the security agency there. Because I'm not just work or go no more, but we come according to the story where it say he declare. If they declare and they say for handle professionally and see how for do the man. The man as statesman, that's part the party where may belong. But now you don't serve that country there. Anybody who don't serve that country there will forget that respect. It's just like where the late Senator Bauer died, vice president. Now a statesman who get the respect and they'll go get a good road. So we let for the respect will pass then. If we respect will pass, now so God will bless you back in that country. Despite the party where the person don't do, but whatever the person don't serve the country of Sierra Leone, we for respect her. That's all I left for say this evening. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and inside the call from?
Amir Jallo, Savo Sierra Leone. I come from Germany.
Okay, Jallo, you get the platform.
Tripoli, me wait at the time for emphasize on is we Lungi airport. Number one, organize. Number two, we say what they put say. Now they for quality people organized too, because you see the one that they walk on a Lungi airport. I see plane come, they all long go on the plane. You understand? Or they don't go facing the plane. Like that plane will come out Kenya where they say they get 4 suspect people and they for coronavirus. You understand? Well, watch the video, see the people around Guri. When I wouldn't say suspect of coronavirus, that area nobody need go safe. You understand? Because they know the virus that it's transferred instant. But salon, as they say coronavirus, all man on Guri and who said then quarantine people them. Now they back you see the people we did way they work at the place at the hotel. Do not dress the kuda they try to prevent themselves. Do not get marks now 1, 2, they going close to the people them. You don't know who that get sick now 1. You don't know who that I don't understand. The team not organized. And you go near the people and they number we come you go near your family now 2 or go near your friends there. Now so the team they go. We just start in Germany by 5 people, for example. 5 people now don't go more than 1,000, don't go up to 2,000 people who don't get the virus in the country. You understand? In the take, I made them we should lock down today. From today now 2 weeks till April 4, now lockdown in Germany. You understand? When you come on a street, when they say lockdown, when you come on a street, when you talk for medicine, they go buy or supermarket, they go, you say they go for get when they catch you now 25,000 euro you pay or you go 2 years jail. Then you need to tell you say because it's not say they would in a party or an IFD.
We don't lost we brother. Well, let's see, maybe something we'll get them back. Look out the other caller away there now on. Yes, caller, I did live on there. You name and who side you call from? Okay, just hold on quick here. We don't get them back. We be. You look like see. No, carry on. Your name and who side you call from?
Oh, Brian talking from Fargo, North Dakota.
Yes, Brian, you get the platform.
Yeah. So the situation here is my first thing I want to comment on right now is about this Paulo Conte. We just play to the government. I'm not sure say they do this intentionally, so we just play to the government because government is not able to fight with me or anything. They're able to see a way out. We will get them out of this problem. But I'm not sure they do them intentionally, you know, because now statesman, the man we don't serve that country, you know, diligently. You know, we just played to the parlay series, you know. I think the security agencies and they're not able to handle them as well. And again, the thing we the comments about here is the topic of the day, which is fake news. When you talk by the dog, or that the party won't talk by the dog too, you know. So most likely we get some patriotic citizens and we can able to bring this information again very close to it. Because if I can remember an incident where happened in Gambia, where they killed that 14-year-old person. Before ever would get any recognized media house, now they populate the local people in force, now they able take a photo and send out for we able get and people and confirm say this boy died and treat him better. So, but again, sometimes the government they give us a fake propaganda, which is some things and they win are real. They're not able to come out to the people and for communicate with them. You understand? It's really hard, you know. The country where we do right now. The government, the only government officials they will forgive the people and the right information. Sometimes that information where they go. I can imagine now a lot of people are like 80% of the people are within our silver networks that we trust right now for news, like this particular diaspora. Now this platform we get the most reliable right now. You can even contact the man and get information right. When you put that post, I will follow that post. If you see a lot of people where they don't even recognize that figure there for say 2,000 jobs now I don't create this car wash where they open, which a lot of time, one time we 1921, then go talk to somebody within a car wash within by Kington. They talk to them, there's no the constraint with their face. They way don't struggle, they go open that thing for them. They say them far everybody in that place and bring new faces that will not even belong to the community. So for them and can say, oh, we don't get 2,000 jobs. That figure was very bad. But a lot of people in Canada platform, they begin comment and say, hey, no, this is not right, this is not right. So sometimes they say they do a very fake propaganda, the propaganda is right way. We don't get series of examples, So what you would say here is, we get to minimize that, because for me, I've been there beaucoup from them, but I decided to delete myself from them because sometimes it's too much, Some things that because somebody could just come. And you get some people that say, well, they can, if you don't pray so, if you don't forward this message, you will get a social problem. So then they all just, more than that, they'll just come on at the groups then. But again, what they say here is, what we're able to get with information and through the government. People are responsible, let them come. We'll get this coronavirus. We president be so adamant about them, but now they come and they update people every day. You understand? That is what we need. Instead of, we're not getting any, the media, like I tell you now, people, the only media right now, the only place where media gets news, we authentic, are through a network. I don't even trust AYV. I don't trust SLBC. No. I don't trust these people anymore. Only through a network. Because these people, they feel the government of the United States. So that is very, very important. Like again, all the listeners that within this program, now talk to people and let them left for this share. Most of them, when you say content, sometimes when you listen at it, you're going to say, this are fake. It's not forward again, a very, very important information. I don't have any contribution for today.
All right.
And thank you so much for what you do in this program.
All right, thank you very much, Brian. Thank you.
Sure, right then.
Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, this is Abdulrahman. I call from London.
Abdulrahman, you get the platform.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Tripoli. Now, this Paulo in issue yesterday, I missed them. Even though somebody declared me saying we don't die, talking about this fake news, then somebody be the get argument now the Facebook because of Paulo content issue. I talk say, listen, the man that a military man, the man no work for government. That man no will go take gun. He can't go to state house without the permission. Please, don't let for the propagate and propaganda and make something so big. You understand? I said, no, let them talk there. The guy say, well, me, they support Paulo. Me, want let Paulo go kill people. As you remember, the guy don't go on the Facebook. He don't go take me picture there. Don't scatter them on Facebook. Say, me, na the first Sierra Leone who don't die of this coronavirus in England. Me, who ma vex. They take me picture. They put it on our Facebook. Just because, and they tell us, what's in the talk about Paulo, not to be. Now, one side of the story. No waste, let them do the investigation. Paulo no care go gun, na state house. The man don't talk say in declare the gun. I say, why make it they do this? Would they part the arguments would they talk now? Would they discuss? Now they say, well, me, this, that, you take me pictures there. So I answer ambulance, that in a fake news. Now part of the fake news who they talk about. You see? So this thing is not fine. And the government's back for don't come, they call it old Paulo, so they know say this thing they trend on social media. Therefore, don't come and tell the people and say, what's in the issue? What's in Paulo do, what's in the producer? But they will left and just say the thing is wrong on social media. Then at the end of the day, nothing will come out of it. You see, like what's in Patrick be talking more. You see, the government said for be proactive. Why something like this time? Let them come on the social media, like what's in and do more that company rule. Then come back, they can talk. And me believe say Paulo is innocent. It's no way Paulo, if he want to do any something, go take gun, he can't go to a state house without the consent of the security. If you know anything that the security the way allow Paulo for carry the gun to go see the president, now him took the president in life danger. You see? But when we talk anything when he talks something for debunk anything, they say you are against the state. We are not against the state. We are not against the president. What he does good thing with the talker. But good thing and then our way he don't do nothing and network. We don't praise that. But if you do something bad back, we don't talk and say this is not right. It's not like we are against people and they want to go salon. So Triple A mean I'm your contribution and if for today. Yeah, this fake news. You don't come to me personally, then pronounce me dead. So I want to tell family and another you are still there. Abdurrahman and London. Thank you very much.
All right, Abdurrahman. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why make somebody, if you and somebody they get arguments, you go to the extent taking pictures them, put on a Facebook, say the person don't die. This is the thing we're talking about here. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
I call from Manchester.
You get the platform, sir.
So thank you very much for giving me the platform. Now, just a few things I want to just help with here. I want to give contribution. First of all, I still pray for a rapid recovery or for the results we come up fine for sisters or two. And then the first thing I want to talk about this petroleum. They don't actually try and bring ship back. But if the government, I know see right now everything they is seizure, they don't close here and don't close here now, but let they try to negotiate when everything come back to normal, or they pray everything will come back to normal. Then they will try and negotiate with whoever they get for negotiate with. For them, we try back and revamp that refinery within Arakisi, where we don't talk about and trade. So we will be able to help in terms of the crisis. We will something we do now. We'll get something on our stop. Instead of when they wait till ship come before they offload, then begin to go argue, run at the tongue. Then they start to split them. Because if they revamp the petroleum, they get a lot. People then will walk, then we will get more products. So there are some points that we even get, we even get coltan at the last thing. We able to sell out to other country them because the petroleum, when they bring the crude oil, and then they all come inside the petroleum. Even Vaseline self, they give process them, make and they sell them if they will do all that in the. Then I just want to remind them because when they talk to them, we talk to the president for that one day. But the other one again now about the fake news they are the only side what we want to add up back. Let the people be aware say then they cause damage to human beings them boku. And then the people back working come with their ideology because they say we drink this, it go menu, we drink this, it go menu. At the moment, just like now the government they contain, let them follow the authorities, them, whatever them specialize, then say, let them follow them. Because like some they say drink pamai, drink puyo or alcohol, to vodka about 2 pack. Then the other one, then they say drink this, but if you say now the direct thing opposite than they do because we go drink anything and they all the thing will help you for like because one the virus it catch some people and but God can help some people immune system would when they say so German in the body then they fetter would then say they try for research here. So but if you go drink now the thing would help you for fet your antibody for put them to German they are and the liver and they help them then they go drink puyo back. We go drink pamai and pamai high percentage of fat. You go drink it, they go give work back by your liver. We go give work by your liver back what is the cause. So instead of you begin the first the Sujaman, then the Sujaman they all go don't die back. And that first then the first the poyo and the other thing. So I advise say that not a good advice. Not a good advice at all. We then go give them, then go try to avoid to drink anything rather than they follow the instructions where the specialists then they give them. The other one now where they pantapa now like the other medicine where they don't bring. I want the government they see if they will ask WHO because chloroquine of course in the user now with the men actually because now anti-inflammatory for now temporarily. But there was a time with WHO they don't pull them. Why they stop them? Now because when they treat malaria, we can drink chloroquine self. They see people in the way they say in the heavy so. Then Sunday the liver, but if they give problem to the liver in vein, they give problem to some people in optic nerves. So for some reason they give us stop malaria treatment with the chloroquine, then just put an for arthritis. So I'll be one then it give problem. Now I bring that tissunate or medicine there or fancy that for help improvise. But all the same, I want while they talk to WHO, because WHO I see them one time, then they make a press conference with some of journalists and we go ask them many questions. Then they go ask them if it will be necessary in case that one they come, would they not get mercy? They don't go run and go bring them boku, they can't bring the people there. So instead of a men there, it will give a side effect. Then they will find out because things and they like now, you don't go say you go fast. But just in case, let them go find out why them stop them, it will be fit for let them go use them back to people. But meanwhile, the only treatment we do with some antiviral drugs, with some fever medicine, with the oxygen they give the people. So let them just think about that one day back. While then the WHO, they ask that the guidelines will make them stop the use of chloroquine, will then stop them for use them. So they don't come begin use them back. Instead of it meant some people, especially some people around, it will cause some problem. It will mean, I know they dispute anything because everything, na scientists and they find out everything and they can find out. Day and night, they are in lab, then they find out they find out this. That advice no more me get. So then avoid this fake news. Then we will just take news and work out, we will cause problem to individuals. You get a lot of effects. Country, na develop it for develop. Now, so food they don't cause for long. So for layers of food will come on, I get a lot of time we go there for take while where everything they come up. If self will not love the government of the day, but law not just it's only where certain things and come, law just support for the sake of the people and they because then they see if you say this is not fit for this is now all man business now. Work for journal, let them container, let them follow the rules we government they give them, especially based on the scientists or the people who they help for give the advice. Then the fishing side, what one for just talk, that fishing, they let the people then back adhere. Because if they begin to trade dynamite, the next thing you they expect, the fish then will not die, the side where they go na Gambia. Because now the side where they can hide. Now because how they God make them see, he make them way, they go inside. Now, but if you look at the map of Gambia, they make like it's a slit. So now for that, the fish they would inside Gambia, them big fast salon. If you see go them, they fish them day. But what I'm for, let not begin. They push them for the poor man now who go doing normal fishing. He not get again. But that dynamite they not will help at all. Apart from even killing them massively, the one who will survive them will run away na the sea. The only side then they go na the nearest place na the Atlantic na Gambia. And then they go hide. So instead of we get now, then go begin get more fish. So now the only advice I don't want me get for Roban based on this small topic. Thank you very much for giving me the platform and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Bye.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and who side the call from?
Yeah, I'm name is Abraham. I call from New Jersey.
You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, I think we'll tell you thank you for the forum and the opportunity. Me want to talk about the topic yesterday, this fake news and the gullibility of the average Sierra Leonean. Because our main problem that one day. Because I don't know, Salon, it seems as if it starts from the top. With our main board from the top, the educated elite, the one that will go school like me, you, and who study waiting and call, go college and synergy. Now, we the problem start with. Because we won't know, we'll go school. Now, we for educate the less fortunate, I don't know, go school. But now we, just because we talk earlier, we start, everything with the Solomon, they talk, everything to this average Solomon, conspiracy, everything conspiracy, everything. A bucket foot, they will say they're waiting and call like this. In the plan, everything. And again, because of the political climate in Salon, the country is polarized. It polarized. Then two sets of people there, APC, SFP. And we now are not there, now none of them come there, who are the middle, now we know for tire. Now we go for the with like use a boxing metaphor. Now we get for the punch the air. Let them come to the senses back. We cannot know. Those people don't get a country. Now they cause all the problem there. Look what you talk about. They say that person will go post for that hotel or what. That is all. All that synergy. Now for poor the person in business. I don't know what's our problem. It's not like the time when we left Salon, one are only SLBS the day. But now everything day, the very SLBS day, now AYV TV day, AYV radio day, Africell radio day, Sierra Network day, 98.1 day, all the one in the day. Why people don't go they listen and watch all them proper media place there? Because every them fake people there. Not on a number of receiver, even Mr. Forest there. Every day I see them video them. Every day. For me, again, it's about me. Because every day I watch AYV, 98.1, I watch that Good Morning Salon program, I watch it then at the 9 o'clock, day on time, and waiting in the garden salon program. Then they come back to share a network. So like we possibly go live I know everything about salon. I know that salon is not a problem. When I listen to the credible media, now they will get the right news. The right news. Not to them people in the old day, because of the political leaning saying, whatever I wouldn't get, they want for. As I said, they're not like the country. So man, they pray now for this particular Sigona salon cause no trouble because it will be to them political advantage. They don't care about the country. So now I make with the rest of we will not mix nonsense. Now we get for the continue for talk. Now I make at least get this forum. Let will continue for the talk. Not to the normal get salon. Not to the normal. So we know for tire. And I wish for the educate with people and they back home in a salon. Because me I do them already. If we all of them at this forum, we do them educate to people and back home. And if it's some man there because some man if you disappointing some man then it's still a panel conspiracy theories in it. So now making a winner for tire. Let we continue for the educate each other. Now one great salon get. Look now the America they don't shop with that. We don't state the non shop with down today. You see? So now you make we therefore let we country. Let we pray during all religions. Like I did so no case no they let continue for this one. So now my contribution on it. Thanks very much. I continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anama, Kajwe from New York say the fake news career one for make people they really care about them than waiting they go on at the wall, including salon. He say, in your opinion, make people and stop for talk about them fake news career and they because now that kind of attention they want. He say in condolence to the lady we pass away in family. Say may God Almighty bless his soul. And they come up from Adama Kajwe and New York. A lot of things them lay at table. But one thing I think we deal with yesterday, we not go skip again today. Now this fake news. Fake news. If governments pull out a release, you might not agree with it, but you not go say na propaganda. And now because the government waiting it they pull fake, now make other people themselves they do waiting and they do. It's like we they try for justify waiting other people and they do way wrong. I want to come back to this 2,000 job creation. If the Ministry of Youth say they don't create 2,000 jobs through the car wash system scheme we then come with, then you say, oh, you're not correct. Now lie in the line, because then the line I make, because then they give fake numbers. One go on for us say on which yardstick will you check for say then they lie. On which yardstick. So if we want the government for tell we exactly waiting they go on. But if the government say we cannot sift out waiting we want for take and waiting we don't want for take because they come out to the government. They left for me and you for doing your homework. But I believe say for right now, the number one thing now for adhere to all the rules and regulations them where the government don't put in place. But them don't close schools, the airports. So if we're able for adhere, for wash we hand them, and forget the habit for sneeze, cough, do them now we elbow them. Make we're not able for scattered Andy. I think say that one they go help salon. But good people then say if we don't lock the borders then, why make government for still take the strict measures there? Because they say, now people the way they come out overseas, the virus not able to come inside a country until somebody we come out other side we get them, can with them. So if they don't look about them, why make people enough go about their normal business? Why make markets now for be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.? Why make schools then for close? Why make this? Why make that? We for wait till if we get 1 or 2 cases, then we come to that. Now so you self think. So for wait till we get cases then before we take up this kind of measures? Or you think say it is right, like right now, that's what we're doing? Because I tell you yesterday, the World Health Organization, waiting at their main theme yesterday, now social distancing and physical distancing. Don't forget, I get at one place. And for make you they far off like arm length. For make you they far off like arm length. Where we know say, that one the inside salon yards. It's very difficult for make you achieve that in salon. Even to yesterday, people in Maparemba Road, they say then they go begging. Ban all bits and then pass 100. Even with the ban where they in place. So some people then they say, what in Salon Police they do? Those are the kind of people where Salon Police for able for apprehend. But they say, if not be politics just no, if not be anything we get for do with strike, if not be anything we get for do demonstration, and then they not call Salon Police and go didi. So like yesterday, then people always say, then get begging, we ban cam, and you get procession. That guy again, they way past 100, it not be supposed to happen. However, it happen. So, Usai Salon Police be there for take care of that particular one day. Usai. So we need Salon Police. Then say we don't pull press release. They say they don't cancel all. Waiting, they don't give people left for go ahead. But waiting may happen yesterday. Then other people and they say the House of Parliament still they meet and then pass 100. Why are they still meeting? They say if the House of Parliament will meet and then get exemption, make the government out a press release, we go exempt the House of Parliament for meet. Other people and they say no, the House of Parliament, if you look the place is too big. So I like them pass 100 inside itself. The place they accommodate more than 100 people. So then they point out them, say the House of Parliament self look, now they go with waiting, the president say people enough for gather more than 100 in one place. What do you think about the House of Parliament? This time a message from my Satu. He say we for avoid for share fake news for a better world today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, in they ask everybody for stay safe and adhere to the measures them we then put in place for minimize the spread of the virus, especially COVID-19. And he want to tell thank you to his friend in Tripoli regarding the health and he hopeful. Yes, we say hopeful for him say when the results go come out, he go there as negative and as perfectly negative, a negative solo we will never see like Donald Trump on. Not so. But I believe say whatever the government able for do now for prevent this thing, not for cancer alone. Let we say fly with own color. Say yes, coronavirus is going to West Africa, passing on some countries in the world. But to try, we best make it not come inside salon. Make we not forget the porous borders them. Guinea, Liberia. Make we not forget that 400 military personnel them. We don't come inside for help with the border officers them. We hope see now the inside and the inside and outside the Okada riders, then they pass people them. Then go able for make people they know bypass come inside salon. Let we keep this number to 0. Let we keep them. This thing started like play. Few weeks ago, Donald Trump, they say no hoax. Now the Democrats and they why use them this and that. How is he sounding now? A total different person. So we know one day in that kind of situation day. Because it will be very devastating, to say the least, for people them. Although we still get people where they say, this na hoax. This not true. Coronavirus not there. But they follow a conversation on our YouTube channel. You will always listen to YouTube. Make sure say you subscribe. And you can come late. Maybe if you go out there, now we YouTube channel, make sure say you subscribe there. You know, so when we can start with music first and whatever. But when you go to YouTube, now direct now the program you go. We can just wait till they put na YouTube direct. So I be they follow somebody can talk say this thing all right, this and that. Now other person can't talk say, even though three people they talk, you know they even listen to it in three people they say 90% reply back say, what's he making for even listen to AAA? You know they even listen to AAA. But he's there on we program listening, watching on YouTube, and he say no they listen. Because he not believe say coronavirus day. And these same people go get opportunity for talk to people in a salon, go still tell them say na fake. They not believe. Not to that day we want. We don't want to be sorry. Let's be proactive and make this not kind of salon. Oh, by all means possible, would they do the needful? Make it not come. In Bank of Salon, all the measures the way they say them go put in place for help, for stimulate the economy, we hope say it will come to pass. And also people in the call on the government of Sierra Leone say, do ya, all them bonus there, where they make the mobile company them pull. Say now the time these people they need them. People they really need them now. Not come now, then we don't say 90 days. But these are the times where people need them and they for communicate. So make them go back now the drawing board and try for relax and make them bonus then they come back so that the people them at least at this time you go able for help them out. But just make the test come out negative by God in power for we sister Aissatou Kake Jallo. And also we sister want for say thank you to everybody. We wish them speedy recovery and himself they wish we all best wishes. Now we go lock today on program. We know say on Sunday we the rest. Maybe we go join AYV on Sunday, but we go carry back Monday. We just want to encourage we people in the salon. Listen to what the health authorities then say. Make sure see they wash your hand. Make sure say when you want cough, sneeze, do them na your elbow. Make sure say you get distance from other people them. If they feel sick, call 117. Just do it in you feel say go able for help make this virus not go salon. Forget your reliable source of information. Get USAI, one of the mainstream media them who you trust. And one thing I want to make people them way the follow Sierra network know, we get a lot of followers then at Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone after United States, na Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone even they beat United Kingdom and all the other European countries then. For follow the news them we the na Sierra network. I want to make you know that. The other time we post, for the month of February, we get 1 million visits from people in the United States. And right after that, we get United Kingdom. Salon become third with over 300,000 visits on our website. Yes, Sierra network is that big. If you want, we can show you with traffic. And when we there the talk, maybe if you see maybe not just few people them there on Facebook, you think saying they stop. No, we get with radio. We get with website. People do trust their network. And I want to make yourself be among the people that really trust their network. Because we only take from reliable source. And they know where they get them from. Sierra network is born from the idea where NPR gets National Public Radio in the United States. I've been following NPR for the longest, and I think we can have something like this. Where you get a website, you get a radio, you get a forum, USAI, where you go able to get something there we come out from every other reliable source. Just like the Associated Press and NPR. If you didn't have the United States, saying that so they want they need to work. We now from all the other source them, now they take they make and one. We can take Sierra Network to the next level if you believe in Sierra Network. Make it be the gateway for we within at the diaspora for reliable source. We did try. There's a lot of place for improvement and make them better, yes. But make we just continue and make we all just believe in. If you say not believe Sierra Network, that's fine. But find not a WhatsApp group. That's why you go find out who they take from a website, come na Facebook. Sierra Network will not just they post na Facebook, no. Because a lot of people are not in a Facebook. But even if you're not in a Facebook, you can able forget the news from the website. I mean, from a website first. Now they force it to reach before even you can have Facebook. Wait you know. So if you're not there on Facebook, or if you go on Google, just type Sierra Network, they come up. All we handles them, they come up. Because we don't taper this business. A lot of, as you say, when this lockdown day, you find out a lot of people they begin to do this. All man want to talk about this coronavirus, the real story now, not the real one, all man. But listen to the health officials then at the country where you dey. Follow the rules and regulation. Follow them. Find a trusted source of information. I mean, you will find out that even though people in the talk against Fox News, Fox News, now this, you have people who believe them, now then them believe. CNN, now then them believe. BBC, now then, you say find one way you believe. Make you glad now, make most of your newspaper then come online. We get understanding with some where we can bring them issues them or the article them on our website, but not all. Because anyone we will see gets a small tone of they go near and save. Yeah? I'll try for do the best and make us stay alive. Next 20, 30 years, we could tell people they will not be this time say there was a time a cow people in the tell about bomber war, First World War, Second World War, all the one in the so we get one we'll get for talk about the coronavirus. We almost locked the entire world, the old man do side. We'll go there back on Monday. Stay safe. help for secure yourself. Till we meet again on Monday. Triple S, Tata.